I want to talk to you guys about how we can make the slide presentation. This time we're talking about the one for North America and South America, but this could work for any slide presentation. So when you open up your Chromebook, you're going to want to go to a Google search engine like the one on the screen now, and you're going to want to find this waffle. I like to call it a waffle that will help you open up your new Google apps. And we're going to go down and we're going to pick a slide. So when your slides open up, you're going to see all of the slides that you've worked on before. And I want you to find this plus sign. For some of you guys, this colorful plus sign that we're seeing over here might be on a blank piece of paper on here. Okay, so wherever you can find this plus sign, it's the one that says, okay, I'm going to make a new slide. So I'm going to click on it. And it's going to open up a new slide presentation, okay? So there's a couple things that you can do from this point. The first thing that I would like for you to do is name your slides. So if you go up here, you see where it says Untitled Presentation. If you click in that box, it's going to make it all blue. And so I can just backspace and get rid of the words that were already there. And so I'm going to name this one. So you could decide what you were going to name that presentation. Okay, so then after you do that, after you've named it, I want you to go over here to this word share, and I want you to click on share, and I want you to share it with your teacher, okay? So you can start to type in your teacher's name. A lot of times it will pop up. For example, if you're in Miss Light's class, you can start to just type A for her first name, or you could start to type Light, and you can see that it popped up for me. So I would just then, I would then click on her name, and that puts her name up there for me, and I would send it to her. And what this does is it sends the presentation that you're creating to your teacher, and your teacher will be able to see your work and give you feedback and help you if you get stuck on something. Okay, so I'm going to discard this for now. After you've shared it, then you can just start to work on it. So I want to show you a couple of things here. First thing, I just like to get rid of this. I don't need my themes right now. I see a slide here, and this is the one I'm working on. It gives me these boxes already. I don't think I'm going to use those. So what I do is I click on the box, and when you see here, it won't work. But when you see those 4 arrows, if you click backspace when those 4 arrows are there, it'll get rid of that box. And so my goal is to click on it, find those 4 arrows, and backspace and get rid of it. So now I have an empty slide that I get to work with. Okay. Now, up here, so right now we have 1 slide. Well, if you read the directions carefully for this project, you're going to need 10 slides. So if you would like to, since this is a blank slide, you could just go right up here to the word slide and say duplicate. Okay. I have 3 slides. I have 4. And so anytime you need to duplicate a slide, now if there was something on the slide, it would duplicate exactly what you see there. So whatever slide is highlighted over here, that's the one it's going to duplicate. So I have 7, I have 8, 9. Okay, so now I have set up the 10 slides that I'm going to need to make for this project. You don't have to do that at the beginning, but it's just something I think is nice to have all set up. Now, I would recommend printing the directions. If you're in class, I'll give you a copy of the directions. If you're at home, just if you can print them and have them sitting beside your computer, because that way you don't have to keep going back and forth to try to figure out what you need to do for each slide. If you read the directions, you'll notice it's very repetitive. And so when you say, oh my goodness, 10 slides, well, once you get into the rhythm of it, you're going to find that it's just easy and fun. I want you to have a good time with it. So let's just go ahead and build one of the first slides together. So I'm going to highlight the slide that I want to work on. So this means I'm working on number 1. I'm going to look at my directions, and I've decided that I'm going to do my very first slide on North America. So I need to put a title. So obviously the title would be North America. Your title is the thing that you were talking about. So I'm going to go to my text box. I'm going to put my title, I'm thinking maybe in the middle. You could put it at the top, at the bottom. It's your slide. That's what I want you to do, is I want you to have fun and be creative with this. Couple things that I like to think about. How big do I want my word to be? So we can modify the size here. That cursor got bigger, you can see. Okay, then I want to say, you know what do I want the words to look like? And all of this can be changed as well after you've typed the words, if you want to change it then. I just like to set things up beforehand. I want my words, right now the words are over on the left side of the box. I think I want them in the middle. So I just click on this little thing, and then I click on the middle option. And you can see the cursor went to the middle. You can also decide if you want it to be in the middle, up and down. So this is at the top, this is the bottom. You see how the cursor went to the middle. Okay, so I'm just going to start typing my title. The title is simply what you are working on. So my first slide is going to be about North America. Okay, a couple things that you can think about here, and you don't have to do these changes yet. I might decide to make my box fit a little bit smaller. It always kind of keeps the words in the middle. When it's those 4 arrows, it lets me move the box. Some things that you should know, but just to review, this little thing here decides what the outline of the box will look like. I just made it thicker, so that was that one. Okay. This is a fill color if I want to decide if I want a background color. Okay. If I want to change the word itself, I want to change the box. So I got to get this to change. All right. So I'm going to put the cursor in here, and I'm going to highlight the word, and I want the word to be a color. So let's see. Oh, that's over here. Sorry. So text color is this one. And I think I might want to try making it purple. So you just have fun with it. It's that one of the cool things about this, that the slide presentation, is that you get to create what it looks like. Couple other things that we can do. Let's see, if I click on the slide itself. So if I click on the box, if the box is highlighted, it gives me tools for the box. If I click on the slide, it takes away those tools and gives me tools for the actual slide. For example, the background, I could change the color of the background. And then just say done. Okay, so I know I need to have a title. I can check that one off. I need to have a picture from North America. Where do I get a picture? So I'm going to go over here. See the word insert? Click insert. I'm going to go to image, and I'm going to search the web. That's going to pull up this little search engine on the side, and up here you can see this cursor. Now, let's just see what happens when I pull this up. Okay, so it's giving me maps. I know that's something that I do need in my pictures. Ooh, but I'm seeing some pretty pictures of just in North America. So that's kind of what I was envisioning, was just showing some of the pretty areas in North America. So you can just kind of decide what it is that you want to include. If you double click on the picture that you like, it's going to put the picture on the slide, and then you can play with it. So I think I want my picture and my map to be down low. I'm going to change the size a little bit. I'm going to give it a border. I'm going to change the color of the border. I can even make the picture twisted a little if I wanted to. Now, if anything that's off the slide, you're not going to be able to see. So be careful when you do change things around that it's actually on the slide. Okay, and then let's see, I've got a picture from North America. I need a map. So I went to Insert, Image, search the web, and look here, it's already even up there, North America map. Oh, I like it. Now be careful. Remember, North America is not just the United States. It's this whole area. I think I want the one that has color. So I double clicked on it. Ew, good. I like it. I'm going to put that one over here a little bit. Awesome. All right, so I've got my title. I've got a picture from North America. I've got a map of North America. Now I need 2 facts about North America. So facts, I need to have whole sentences that make sense, and that's going to be in a text box. So I'm going to put my facts up top. So I'm going to put a text box here, and then just in the text box, say North America is in the Western Hemisphere. Okay, so I like my fact. I've got an uppercase. It makes sense. I've got a period. I'm just going to play around with that a little bit. If I want to change the words after I type them, I have to highlight them. Maybe make them a little bit bigger. Might change the border, change the color of the border, and the background inside of the box. I think I'm going to make it purple. All right, and so the directions said I needed 2 facts. Add another one here. Canada, United States of America, and Mexico are in North America, period. I've got uppercases for all my countries' names. I've got a period. It makes sense. The border is going to be bigger. This time it's going to be red. My background's going to be so there's really no wrong or right answers here. Like I said, you need to have a title, 2 facts, a picture, and a map. However, you certainly could do more for North America. So maybe 1 picture is not enough. Maybe you want to think about some really key things about North America. Maybe a picture from Mexico and a picture from the United States and a picture from Canada, because they're all in North America. So just have a really good time with creating your slides. When you're ready to go to your next slide, you would just click the next one and start from scratch again. I need a title, I need a picture, I need a map, I need 2 facts. Have fun creating your presentation, and let me know or let your teacher know if you have any questions. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to tell you. All right, I think that's good.